Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Let's play episode 75. Before we get into things, let me just take a moment to go around the base and kind of fix any little bits and pieces that we need. So first, I think we might as well get our virtual planetarium up and running. So it only requires 120 watts. It's not that big of a deal. So we are going to be able to just cram it in right here. Power-wise, let's go ahead and deconstruct this. And actually we can deconstruct these as well. And wire this up. Perfect. So get our virtual planetarium in here. Not that it matters because we don't have the research to go with it yet, but go ahead and fix that. I noticed that our oxygen production was a little bit low down here, basically because now we're relying on diffusion from up here. So let's go ahead and turn this area back on, and we'll do that just basically by enabling delivery. In fact, we'll just do it like so, because I can't copy settings between my guys. All right. Is priority 5 good? You know what? Priority 5 is the way to go, I think. Set these to a 5. That way they can use up this water in here and this polluted oxygen can start going back out. Also, let's go ahead and what do we have down here? I think we kind of want to not pump from here anymore. I feel like we have enough to work with that it's more important to run our clean water system over here. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm thinking of just disabling this effectively. That's what we'll do. We're going to disable this building. Turn that off. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. And deconstruct this. And in fact, to basically just take this entire part right here, and actually we'll leave this up. We're going to deconstruct all this and just replace it with a vent. Oops, ventilation. Let's slap one of these down here. Get rid of this system, and then we're going to replace this with a coal generator and smart battery. In fact, we're going to go through a lot of the base and replace things with coal generators and smart batteries. So while we're at it, here's our little sort of oxygen filtration system. There's a lot of polluted oxygen in here. That's fine. We are going to deconstruct, and we'll replace this with a smart battery and a coal generator. Yeah, that's the plan. Alright, looking good. Anything else we want to do while I am paused, actually? So we fill it up this, we've got ourselves some breathing room. We can always dig out more and continue this. So this is just going to be a lower priority from here on out. Set this to a 5 and at 10%. So I think we're fine on that end. I don't want to turn these polymer presses back on. I'm fine producing more molten glass. Let's pump these back up to a large number. These slickster ranches could be moved, because we have a decent amount of CO2, but they're not in it at the moment. And moving our slickster ranches down would free up space for some other stuff that we could do. So that is worth a consideration. I kind of just want to continue this this ladder down and basically have a transit tube access station over here, and then have our have a setup like here, right? Have our airlock over here. That's going to take a lot more work, and it's not really. It's just to make it a little bit more efficient. So I'm not super ready to do that. I could seal these guys in here and get the rest of this oil, but again, I'm not really using this oil for much at the moment. But yeah, we basically could just wall this off, dig in through here, or potentially just wall off, dig in through here. and have oil flow down here, and which will push up some of the CO2. Kind of want to keep these slicksters fed and producing CO2, and that just usually means displacing some amount of stuff here. So let's work on that as well. Actually, I'm gonna do things right here. So we're going to deconstruct this ladder. We'll build tile across, and then we'll dig out here and dig up and get this oil draining here, which will push up this CO2 level, so that these slicksters can have some CO2 to work with. That's the plan. Likewise, we could potentially have this CO2 come down here. That would work as well. Maybe it's time to replace some of these insulated tiles with air tiles. That way we can have the air come out. Yeah, in fact, let's go ahead and do that as well. So I'm going to deconstruct this, and I will also deconstruct right here, and we'll replace those with airflow tiles. That way we can get better. That way, basically, when we push all this CO2 up, it won't just squeak out here. It'll actually go into the area that we want. Okay. This transit tube access point should also probably be changed around a little bit to have a smart battery and a coal generator. Yeah, let's go ahead and dig out a little bit of an area there so that we can do that. And let's replace this with granite tile and deconstruct. All right. What else do we want to be working on? Our farms are fine. We've filled up our reserve oxygen system. So we're not actually on really low oxygen at all. We could just literally build a pump out here and it would be fantastic. These guys are okay. I think we're at the point where we want to stop auto-wrangling surplus, because they'll just end up wrangled. There's nowhere for them to go at the moment. And set these to 6 critters, let's say. Maybe we should have just done this. Go ahead like this. Job's mastered. Stinky. Working his way through pretty much everything. Yeah, why not? Seasoned miner. Go for it. Having him on architect is pretty useless. He's not going to build anything. We will... Is this connected up? It is all connected up. Okay. We're just going to improve the priority on this. How are we doing over here? We've closed this off. We just have to build this stuff. Sure. Looks fine. This battery's ready to go. Power overlay. We need to hook up our electrolyzer. And then that can start producing. Though, before we do that, higher priority on these, please. Okay. Oh, actually, one other thing I want to change, I think. I want to just give us an extra tile of space in this silo. Yeah. So, I want to just actually move everything out just a little bit. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I want to do this. So let's go ahead and push our ladders out. Like so. And then we'll push our insulated tile. And I want to be real fancy. And I want to line this thing with steel, I think. Just to show that we can. It's not really necessary, but I want a fancy indoor rocket tube. Alright. Base, insulated tile, ceramic, Run this bad boy. Was it all the way down to about here? And then run it all the way up like this. Yeah, I like this plan. People can go through here. That's great. Alright. Yeah, I just want to set up the scaffolding a little bit further out, because I think I might want to keep it up for a while. I'm not sure how long. Open star map. Analyze object, please. And while we're at it, go ahead and sweep up anything that's over here. Priority 7 here. Sweep up more of this stuff, if you would. Thank you. There's going to be a meteor shower at some point. Our space scanner is, I think we have like 11% network quality, because we only have one, and it's blocked about 2/3 of the way. Yeah, alright. This is going to be the floor level. In fact, let's go ahead and work on that. Bunker tile. Yeah, and the rocket's going to be right here in the middle. And we can start building the rocket as we go along. The really rate limiting step is going to be the steam generation. But let's go ahead and get this oxygen up and running before we work on that. Jumbo battery. Yeah, I'm not really sure why this thing is starting to overheat all of a sudden. It didn't have any problems before, and now it's struggling a little bit here. I think we've probably just not been running this generator very much, because this has been all full. Sure. So, power, smart battery. Slap one down right here. Job mastery. Meemaw. You done as a scientist? Have your work as a courier now. Let's improve the priority a little bit here. And improve the priority a little bit here. Oh no. We missed some. Dig this out. Priority 8 on this stuff. I don't want to take damage. Oh yeah, now we're overheating. That's not so hot. We're gonna take a little bit of damage here. Yeah, it's just a little bit too hot now. We don't have a good way of cooling it down. We're probably actually just gonna deconstruct these while we're at it. Rebuild them. It's really just the worst thing that happens. It's not that bad. Alright, are they under stations? Yes. Rebuild this stuff, please. Did we have it here? Or here? Whatever. That's good. Dig out this as well. Sweep up, sweep up, sweep up. Go ahead and dig it down here. Oh no. What are you doing? May. Max, I should say. You know what? I have an easy thing. Just deconstruct these. And you'll fall naturally, Max. It'll be the easiest thing. Alright, and then let's rebuild that. Accidentally got that man trapped up there. That's fine. Sweep. This can be a priority 7. We'll let these get built. Yeah, this still needs to be dug out. Alright. Set this to be a higher priority as well. Okay. Where are we at now? This needs the liquid pipe to be built. This gas output is going to be hydrogen. And we'll just wait on this stuff to slowly get built. And while we're at it, let's go ahead. Do we have enough room? We do not, because we need to get rid of this. Alright, well, we can just wait on that. Okay. Where are we at now? This can go down very much. Our oxygen is back up and running. Should start filling up this area. No data banks to work with yet, of course. Alright. We could have these be running on ceramic as well. Would heat up this area, which I'm not super excited about. Okay. This area we can now rearrange. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. And while we're at it, you can deconstruct all of this. Power. Coal generator. Iron's fine. Automation. Automation wire. Hook this up. Alright, looking good. We can go ahead and disable these two buildings now, since this natural gas generator should be back up and running. How do you have insufficient resources fossil? Don't we have a lot of fossil right here? Does this solve this problem for you? Insufficient resources fossil. Now there's a bunch of fossil right here, right? You have fossil. I'm pretty sure you have fossil. It's right here, right? Oh, 8.5 kilograms. Not 8.5. Okay, we need to dig up more fossil, too. This job hasn't been done yet. So we'll need to wait a little bit on that. More fossil, sure. Ladder. Igneous rock. Scaffold our way over here. Yeah, and you know what? Just go ahead and dig out this. And then let's start just making our way over here, shall we? Seems like a decent plan. Just try and find more stuff. More fossil to work with. Anything we can get our hands on. Every little bit counts. We won't be unlocking much by doing this. Alright. Yeah, I feel bad about deconstructing or dropping all the stuff out of those storage bins now. It's fine. Okay, so power. Set ourselves up a coal generator right here. Those will connect up. That's great. Okay. This is sort of the other big area that we have running off of hamster wheel operation at the moment. We're just valuing the time more than the training at this point. How are we doing over here? This is all good. Generator idle. It's enabled though. Okay. It's all hooked up. Just needs power. Did we finish this up here now? Okay. No power. Because that needs to be finished up. Sure. Automation wise, we have our wire up there and there and there. Okay. This is all running, so we can go ahead and disable these buildings. Dig out this. Alright, another episode of not making too much progress, but I think we got a lot of little things sort of out of the way that'll help raise the efficiency of our base. Scalding? You're underwater right now. How are you getting scalded? What did you walk past? How did you get scalded? I'm so confused. Did you run over here and then... I mean, none of this is... What did you walk past that scalded you? I am very much confused. Scalded by what? Okay. I think I'm going to cut the episode here. And in the next one, we'll hopefully finally finish up this little oxygen module and start priming it so you can see how a mechanical filter works. And then hopefully we'll start getting to some of our other stuff, like building out this rocket silo, getting our telescopes back online after they kind of screwed up a little bit. And, yeah, get all that stuff done. Alright, catch you guys in the next one.